Hey everybody, sykotiksonik here. Welcome back to Let's Play Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. Last time, we started up Warp Room 5. We tackled the jetpack levels, rocket and pack attack, and then we had a bit of difficulty with night fight, but it's a level in the dark, so what can you really expect? Now we're going to take on the last two levels in the game, Piston It Away and Spaced Out. We'll start with Piston It Away first because I want to save Spaced Out for last for a very particular reason. So Piston It Away, if you count the space station jetpack as outer space, which I don't, I count them as jetpack. These are the only two space levels in the game. Again, if you count the jetpack, there are 4 space levels. And it looks like it's like Cortex is like actual space station or like a space factory, whereas we're going through like the insides of the space station and the jetpack levels. This looks like it's like the actual space station itself. Interesting. Why are we going through Cortex's space station? I don't know. Why does Cortex have these 5 power crystals? Well, 4, because we had to go through a jungle for one of them. Why does Cortex have... Ooh, we got shocked. Why does Cortex have these power crystals? So these got... Why... Okay, their hitboxes are funky. So these guys are fun because now they're going to alternate between patterns. We've got pistons, as you can see, that we have to time. So it's kind of like a throwback to the old snow ice lid, but okay. We got some enemies that can only be killed by spinning or sliding. We got some enemies that can only be killed by jumping. They're really starting to introduce things here, which is fine. I love challenge. I don't know what those guys are supposed to be, though, honestly. I don't remember what they made them in the Insane Trilogy. It's not like I particularly pay attention to the enemy designs, unfortunately. Be careful not to hit these glowing hot things, because you will be hotted to death. Oh my god, I just realized. Fuck. There's a death route in this level, so I will meet you guys back here where the crystal's at. I don't know why I collected the crystal if I'm going to exit the warp room anyway. Alright, yeah, so, I kind of feel dumb for forgetting about the death route. We're gonna do the death route abuse trick, where we're gonna ride the death route and we're just gonna kill ourselves. It's gonna leave us without Aku, unfortunately. But what do you want me to do about it? Oh no, we'll have one Aku. Here's the thing: is that I think this is the only time in the level. I think this is the only time in Crash 2, and maybe the entire series, as far as I'm aware, where we have to blatantly skip the death route and backtrack back to it. We also have to keep this little guy alive. So these arrows right here will launch energy bullets. And if we get hit by it, they will shrink us. They're shrink rays. So here's what makes this so hard, though, is that we have to go through and collect all the boxes first. Because there are boxes ahead of the death route, and the death route doesn't take us further on the level. The death route just takes us to an alternate exit, which is what makes this death route so much of a pain in the ass. But also we have this, where we have to backtrack. Why don't we just worry about it later? Huh? That sounds like a good idea to me. This section is very infamous. Lab assistants pushing their little shields here. And when we get back to that section, I will explain. Only because we're going to be coming back. If they shove you, they will shove you back and they'll move forward. If their hitbox hits you. So once we grab this box right here, we are in the clear. We can start heading back. Watch it not be that box and I'm misremembering, and then I'm going to feel like such an idiot. But yeah, we can start heading back. What makes this section so infamous, you ask? Well, you've got four of them. As you can see, every time we get hit, we shrink. So we do have to go forward and grab that box again. But it's not very far. So, God. Okay, that was just dumb. For some reason, I thought the slide momentum would stay with me. Okay, there we go. We have 4 shrink rays back to back to back to back to back. Look at me with my cool little trick. Now, your best bet and your simplest bet is to have an Aku Aku. We don't have an Aku Aku. Unless we want to die like 5 times and get some dynamic difficulty adjustment. So what can you do? Well, you can just keep trying to jump over everything. You can do the slide spin jump or the crouch spin jump. Or you can try to manipulate the Z-axis. That did not work. I know it is a thing that you can do. You can manipulate the Z-axis. Sorry if you hear the clicking in the background. I'm taking this slow. You can manipulate the Z-axis to avoid that. I don't know if that's fixed in the Insane Trilogy. I would hope, personally, that it's not, because this is just a pain in the ass section. So let's drop down and let's do the bonus room now. But yeah, your best bet is to either get there, be good and get there without an Aku Aku. But if you're not good, or you just run into a bit of an unlucky streak, which is more likely, personally, manipulate the Z-axis. Also, how to get past this section. I feel like this was intended by the developers, but I could be wrong. You can manipulate the Z-axis and just avoid those nitro boxes. Honestly, I don't know how you're supposed to avoid them naturally. Or I don't know how you're supposed to avoid them without doing that, honestly. Like if it was you know, 2 stacked on top of each other, I would be like, oh yeah, okay, just do like a slide jump. 3 over each other, I don't really know how you're supposed to avoid that. All right. We are almost back where we need to be. In fact, we're back where we need to be. We need to make sure we keep this guy alive, because unless we want to do the super slide spin jump, we have to bounce on him to get up here. The death route has boxes. The death route is a death route, so it's harder. Fancy that. I bet you couldn't have figured that out, huh? Nitros. We'll push them back into the nitro. That's always one of my favorite things. It's always one of my favorite things to manipulate the enemy AI into... to manipulate the enemies into getting hit by the nitro. You can do that in Crash 3, and at least we got the checkpoint. You can do that in Crash 3, and I'll be showing that off when I get there, because it is so fun. You see how very little breathing room they give us? This death route is mean, man. And now we have to time our jumps, and we did not time our jump very well. It's almost like I'm bad at the game or something. But luckily, we time our jumps well enough. Bam! Bonus gem get. Jump on this guy right here. Get past this pillar. Got boom, 69 boxes out of 69. Very nice. And it's also pretty nice because we got a crystal and 2 gems for 69 boxes. Very nice. Crash, we are going to save the Crash dance. So I'm just going to skip that. You press triangle to skip the dance, so you're going to be seeing my HUD for a minute. There we go. Spaced Out. I want to save Spaced Out for last, just for one particular reason, and one particular reason only, and you will see it rather shortly. This is also going to be the only level that I'm going to be replaying. Like, and I don't mean that as in, like, oh, I'm going to, like, exit out of the warp room and come back. No, this is the only level that I'm going to be replaying, and there is a particular reason for that. We got burned by the, we got burned by that thing. I don't feel like playing around. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna do that little slide jump I do. Hey, it's the blue gem. We're gonna come back for you. This is why I'm going to be replaying the level, because the blue gem is at the very beginning of this level. Fuck. I wanted to try to get those Wumpa Fruit, but maybe I shouldn't worry about it. Yeah, I don't need the Wumpa Fruit. This level theme has a song that I do like. I just don't listen to it like very often, but I think it is a good song. So the blue gem, you can probably tell because it's a gem path. The blue gem is... Oh, fuck, I was expecting him to do... I was expecting him... That's it, I was just expecting him. The blue gem has a path that can get us a gem, and I want to save that for the very last gem we get in the game. So, I mean, there is your spoiler. The blue gem path has a gem that I want to get. Fuck! God damn it! I mean, it is the last level of the game, and I am being a little reckless here, so I'm not surprised that I'm dying a lot, unfortunately. Hopefully I keep it at 87, though. Because, like, this level's not hard. In fact, I would say that the hardest part of the level is the gem path. There we go. Finally, we got a checkpoint. We don't have to worry about that. Just jump, jump, jumpy, jumpy, jump. Ah, fuck. But it's fine, because we got the checkpoint. Ah, I thought I cleared you. I'm not gonna get tilted. I'm not gonna get tilted, though, just because, like, it's my fault I'm playing bad, so. Alright, watch out for this guy. Alright, I had to make sure, because I got tricked up once, I had to make sure that he was actually going to do the thing. Could you imagine if a level had a gem path and a death route in the same level? Oh, that would be terrible. Especially because gem paths are already... Jesus Christ. Gem paths are already harder than the normal level. They're just, you know, short paths. There we go. It took us 3 tries to do that. But yeah, gem paths are already more difficult than the regular path. Oh god, here we go. 10, and these two are going to break automatically. There we go! Whew. God, I didn't think we were going to see that again. But yeah, just imagine, like, oh fuck, are you kidding me? Wow, okay. Normally I just slide on right through. Oh well, it's not like I'm mad or anything. Oh no, I don't normally slide on through. I have to crawl through. Okay. Sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about, and I really think I do, and it makes me feel bad. Oof. Oh, we missed that. I thought my spin would have gotten that. Bye, Freehand. Yeah, I ain't playing that game. 60. There we go. So there's only one more gem to get in the game. And we will be getting that next. Crash, it is not time. It is not time, Crash. No Crash Dance. Oh, yeah, we got all crystals. Here's Cortex.
Yes, my plan is nearly complete, and I have you, Crash Bandicoot, to thank for it. Engine, what's happening? What's that? Is he stealing our signal?
Crash! Cortex isn't going to use the crystals to contain the planet's energy. He's going to harness the force and use it to power the Super Cortex Vortex he has built on his space station. One blast of the ray will cover the entire world, turning everyone into Cortex's mindless slaves. Crash, don't let him have those crystals!
Engine, you fool! She's telling him everything! Ah, yes. We're back now. Pardon the, interruption. Crash, bring me crystal!
Oh, Cortex was the bad guy. Who could have saw that coming? Crash sighing because he's like, I should not have fallen for that. Let's go fight Cortex. In the worst final boss fight in the original trilogy. Like, even though I love the jetpack, I will admit that this level sucks because you have to chase Cortex down through this asteroid belt here. And you have to get close enough to him and just spin him. And we actually missed him. Okay. And the thing is that like he has a cool remix. He has a cool remix of his, Crash 1 boss theme. And this boss fight sucks. But you can spin through the asteroids. You can spin through the mines, and it won't slow you down. So we only have one more hit left on Cortex. Ooh, okay. We only have one more hit left on Cortex. Oh no. He gets through that blue force field. And he escapes. I let him escape, by the way. I want to clear that up because I've beaten this guy in like 15 seconds before. This boss fight is pathetic. All you have to do is just chase him down, get close enough, spin him. And it's such a cool remix too, and it's used for this. As somebody that really loves Cortex's theme, I'm like, fuck, man, I love this song. Hey, actually, come back. I'm not fucking up on purpose this time. Come back. Cortex. No, seriously. Cortex, seriously, no, come back. Don't you do it! Don't you fucking no! Oh, thank God.
No! You haven't seen the last of me, Crash Bandicoot!
I mean, there is a Crash 3, so yeah, I got scared I was actually gonna fuck up there.
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
So I do like how Insanity Beach came back for a little bit. You got the little crab from Crash 1. But Coco's right, the Cortex Vortex is still up there. We need to do something about that. This is normally where the credits would play, but I'm not going to let the credits play, so I'll meet you guys back in the warp room. Welcome back. So, we have one more gem to get. The only reason that I did it this way is because I feel like, okay, well, first of all, actually, you know, I'll just wait. I'll just wait. I don't want to be spoiling everything for everybody, but the only reason I did it this way is because I feel like this should be like the climactic final gem. Because if I was gonna get everything normally, I would get this gem first, and then I would go back through the level and get the box gem. I don't know. I just feel like this is the climax. This should be the climax, the climactic final gem. So this is the hardest route in the game, like unironically. And it's the colored gems path. You take every single colored gem to a different path. This is the hardest part of the path because these things are closer to the ground, so it's a lot more likely that you'll get fucked, and I did not get fucked. Normally I get fucked by that very first one. Wow, okay. This is why I wanted to save this gem for last, because we ride on every colored gem that we've collected, and it takes us to a different path. This is something that started with Crash 2, and it will continue through the main line, or the main platforming levels. And notice how they're giving us a lot of lives here. And we ride the purple gem to victory. And we finished the game with 99 lives, too. That's actually really cool. Oh, we just walked right through it. That's right. This gem does that. We actually have to jump and grab it. What a final gem to end on, huh? And that, my friends, is where I will let Crash have his Crash dance.
You have acquired all of the gems. Incredible! Crystals are not the only means of harnessing planetary energy. The gems have that ability as well. And with them, I can destroy the Cortex Vortex forever. Let me warp you to my completed laser installation.
Alright, the other reason I wanted to leave that gem for last is because I didn't want to fight Cortex just to come back and have that cutscene immediately play. I didn't want to do that. Every single gem we've collected. Wumpa, Insanity Island. Wumpa Island, on the ruins of Cortex Island.
We are ready, Crash. Would you like to do the honors?
And there we go. And that's it. We blew up the Super Cortex Vortex. That is Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back, created and developed by Naughty Dog. This, like I've said before, this is my favorite of the original trilogy. It's not my favorite in the series, but I love this game with all my heart. I really do. It makes me so happy that I'm able to sit here and be able to share these very important games in my life with you guys. I can't say enough how much it means to me. All of these people in these credits have made something special that has affected me personally. So I want to give a big shout out to every single name on this list. So the reason I wanted to save the last that last gem was because if you grab all the gems and then the Cortex cutscene will play. So you go to fight Cortex and that's it. You go through these credits and then you get warped back to the warp room, and then immediately Brio comes in. He's like, "You've collected all the gems. Yeah, let's blow up Cortex's thing." And I didn't want that. I wanted it to be... Yeah, I wanted it to feel like I had actually, quote unquote, earned that cutscene. Brendan O'Brien, the only voice from Crash 1 to make a return, because Brendan O'Brien was everybody in Crash 1. Cortex, that's it though. You lost. Like, you lost. That's it. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode of Crash Bandicoot 2. And by this episode, I mean, that's it. At the time of this recording, I have thought about doing some bonus episodes with some, bonus trivia for Crash 1 and Crash 2. I have not recorded those yet. I still don't know if I'm going to do them. So I can say with a guarantee next time you'll see me is with Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. But maybe this isn't the last time you'll see me in Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. With that being said, I've been sykotiksonik, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I hope you come back for Crash 3. See you guys then.